Well, what's up, lords and ladies of Westeros? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to spoiler review the first episode of House of the Dragon, and I've got to say, I'll already go ahead and say it. I loved this episode. I loved this premiere. It's definitely top tier of any series premiere that I've ever seen. I know we've got season premieres that are better, but series premieres, this is pretty great. This stacks up like top tier list of any show that's ever been out there. Anyway, spoiler review coming in. So if you haven't seen the episode, pause this video, come back after you've seen House of the Dragon. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing at this point? Check it out. You definitely want to. And by the way, if you want more of these quick spoiler reviews, hit that subscribe button. I've got one coming each and every single week, each and every single time we get a new House of the Dragon episode. And we've got even more fun content here on this YouTube channel, so there you go. There's just more reason. Okay, 5 things that I want to run through with you. Spoiler review. I've been sitting on this for about 20-something hours, so these are the 5 things that are weighing very heavily on my mind. So, number 1, the first 15 to 20 minutes felt like a massive love letter to us Game of Thrones fans. The sounds, the sights, the look, everything. It was so good to be back in Westeros. It was so good to hear familiar themes and scores and things like that. And I loved the decision to, have the quick little introduction and connect it to, oh, hey, by the way, this is 170 something years before Daenerys Targaryen. Obviously, those of us that have been keeping up with marketing and things like that know that information, but very important for those that just go into the series fresh, which is completely fine. To get that information. That was very important. But yeah, first 15 to 20 minutes, massive love letter. So I loved that. Number 2, the performances. Wow. Specifically, I believe this is her name. I might get this wrong. Millie Alcock as Rhaenyra and Matt Smith's Daemon. Those two really stood out to me. Matt Smith, by the way, definitely gives me like this show's version of Jaime Lannister vibes. I feel like we're not supposed to like him because of some of the things that he decides to do, but he still also has these moments where he is warm and caring, specifically to Rhaenyra. So we'll see, though. We'll see what comes of Daemon Targaryen, but I loved the performances really across the board, not just those two, but every single performer. I believed every single line. I believed every single action that each character took. Okay, number 3. The brutality of going back and forward from the birth to the horseback fighting was chilling and very welcoming, though, to me. I mean, that's kind of sick, but it felt like a typical Game of Thrones type of intensity, and that's exactly what I wanted. But wow, that was brutal, and wow, I hope I don't have to see something that intense again, but we probably will. I mean, it's House of the Dragon. It's Westeros. So we'll probably see something that brutal again. And I say that I don't want to see something like that, but hey, we all enjoy intensity. You have to admit it. But that was very tough to watch. I have to admit that was very, very, very tough to watch. Number 4. The decision to have the full circle moment of Aegon the Conqueror, like having the ability to dream of that brutal winter coming from the north. Of course, that's tipping the cap to the Night King, the White Walkers, things like that. Everything that really drove the show for Game of Thrones. I enjoyed that full circle moment. I enjoyed seeing the dagger that eventually kills the Night King that Arya uses to kill the Night King. I enjoyed seeing that on the waist of our king here, Viserys. I believe, yes, Viserys. See, we're having to do this all again. I'm trying to remember all these names and all these Targaryen names. Super weird, but hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. I really love that full circle moment. I know that might not be liked by others because it connects specifically maybe to the later half of Game of Thrones where some people feel like it went derailed. And admittedly, it definitely gets derailed here and there toward the end of Game of Thrones. But I still like the full circle moment and making me feel good that I spent all of that time watching Thrones. I like that they're still connecting. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to talk about, number 5, is predictions. I don't know if it's going to be next episode, or I just have a feeling it's going to happen at some point before this season, or maybe just series is over. And again, I'm not a book reader. I haven't read this. I'm just going off of the premiere and stuff that we've seen in the trailers. So prediction number 1 is that Alicent and Viserys hook up and they have a son, which is going to result in issues for Rhaenyra's claim to the throne, even though currently she's promised the throne. But I think that, once Alicent and Viserys have a son, obviously Viserys is going to want his true blood male heir to take that spot. So I think that might be coming. And then my other prediction was that because of that, I think Rhaenyra and Daemon eventually team up to go after the throne or after Viserys or something. That's kind of what starts this Targaryen civil war potentially. I may be wrong, but we'll see. I know those of you that have read novels, you know the answer. I'm just trying to take it as it comes at me. So if I'm way off, please don't let me know. I'm just trying to enjoy the show, and I'm just trying to give you kind of my non-novel reading thoughts as we take it. But yeah, that's my spoiler review. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to see episode 2, and I can't wait to do my episode 2 spoiler review. So again, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments, because I love hearing more from you than I love talking about it myself. So yeah, drop the comments below. Let's get out of here. Can't wait until next Sunday, and can't wait till next Monday to drop another review. All right, let's get out. Peace.